invested in Rufunsa's government with a lot of money. Rufunsa, we have schools which has been constructed in Rufunsa and many other projects within Rufunsa. So for me, I'm here to assure you, my mother, that as government of His Excellency Edgar Chagwa, we are here to work with you. We are here to work with you, and we will work with you regardless the challenges. We are going to face the challenges together, and we are going to solve the challenges which we have together. For us, we are one. Government and the chiefs, we are one. Mufundo wa Bwera, Mbeu za Bwera. Now we are expecting a good harvest. God has given us a very favorable rains, very favorable. So what we are expecting now is a good harvest. I've moved with my agriculture officer at the province. I was asking him, have we managed to deliver to the expectation of our chief? He has told me, yes, sir. We delivered fertilizer on time. We delivered seeds on time. And we are lucky now that up to now, 4 armyworms, the ones which troubled us for past farming season, we haven't seen those yet. And we hope and trust that we won't see them, because for us, we want to make sure that we deliver and we have good harvest, so that we can have food security at a household level, at a chiefdom level, at a constituency level, district level, at a province level, until at a national level. For me, I have Rufunsa and Chongwe. That is where my backbone is, as Lusaka Province. I have more than 18,000 small-scale farmers in Chongwe. And I have, is it 15,000? How many do we have in Rufunsa, Paco?
The ones we are supporting under
PC,
12,000.
12,142. So, Chongwe and Rufunsa, for me, these are 2 strategic districts, because if we nurture our crop very well for Chongwe and Rufunsa, I can assure you that Lusaka Province will be very comfortable with food. Food will be all over, because that is the main thing. The main thing is to have a food security, and the rains are there. The farming inputs we delivered on time. So for me, I'm a very excited minister for Lusaka Province, because most of the things which the people wanted, the president has delivered those things through us and through you as our chiefs in the chiefdoms. We met Chief Shikabeta. In Chief Shikabeta's government, we are planning to invest into farming blocks in Chief Shikabeta. We started the program with our late chief, the Chieftainess. Yes, we started our program, and she received that program very well, and may her soul rest in peace. You remember when you came to State House with her, we were submitting and we had the one-on-one with her. She had a lot of brilliant ideas, but God's plan is not our plan. Yeah, those brilliant ideas which we saw in her, God is on a plan for her. And she's not here, but we will still remember her plans. So we talked to Chief Shikabeta concerning farming block. And that farming block, it will be a very big farming block which will create jobs or employment opportunities to our people. We also encourage outgrower scheme in those farming block. And we want to change the face of Rufunsa by investing in the farming block. There are other things which are happening in Rufunsa. The much talked about mining in Rufunsa. As a province, we want the mining activities to translate into development in Rufunsa, into job opportunities for our people in Rufunsa. That's the thing which President Edgar Chagwa wants to see. It is not enough just to be getting, Rufunsa kulima mining, Rufunsa kulima mining. When we come to Rufunsa, there is nothing tangible. The things which you show that, okay, Rufunsa is a mining area. So all those things are the things which we can work together as leaders and help our people. The people in the chiefdom, they are looking up to you. They are looking up to us to see development coming to them through our offices. For us as government, we will try by all means to strengthen the relationship between chiefdoms and government, especially here in Lusaka Province. So I've been visiting the chiefs in Lusaka Province. I've managed to visit almost all the chiefs, and today this is the last chiefdom actually, because last time we met with that was Shikabet again. Yes, yes, a very jovial woman, and may her soul rest in peace. The first time when we came here, and God gave us another woman as chieftainess for Shikabeta, and God also has take that person away from us. But for me, I can assure you that we are here and we'll get and continue receiving the advice from you, wisdom from you, and see how we can develop Rufunsa together. There's other issue in Rufunsa which we need to address, and this issue it has been on my table for quite some time. The Rufunsa Aquaculture Park. As government, we spent a lot of money on Rufunsa Aquaculture Park, but up to now, we have not seen any activities there. Nothing. So for me, I want to sit with all my officers, from the district commissioner, DACO, and all officers in the livestock industry. I want explanation. I want answers. Why should government invest in infrastructure which at the end of the day will turn into the white elephant? Why? Why? Because as government we get advice from the people. This is the suitable place for this project. And we have invested a lot of money, but there is no activities there. So for me, ma'am, we will definitely deal with that issue. And we want to know the person who advised us to put the project, very expensive project there, and at the end of the day, they want to start changing the goalposts. So for me, as the minister for Lusaka Province, I won't allow visionless people, people who want to misuse people's money, because that infrastructure, we spent a lot of money. We spent a lot of money. And by spending a lot of money, the people of Rufunsa today, they would have seen activities coming from that aquaculture park. So those are the things which, working together with your office as a chiefdom, will do wonders to the people of Rufunsa. So having said that, ma'am, thank you very much for receiving us in this beautiful, beautiful house. I know that I will enjoy the nshima with what meat? Yes, everybody. No, thank you very much, ma'am.
Honorable Minister, we are indeed equally very honored to receive you in the month of December when Christmas is just around the corner.
And you have present gift, I mean, from His Excellency
I see
Edgar
that,
Chagwalungu to Mom. And he has told me, give them the TV, a 43 smart TV, so that you can continue seeing the good development which is going on, not only in Rufunsa, but the entire country. His aim is to transform Zambia, and he has come to transform Zambia. Thank you.
I have been listening to your speech, Honorable Minister, very, very attentively. And I can only say to your government that you are indeed very, very grateful for a number of projects that your government has attempted to do in Rufunsa. You have found me also seated with Her Royal Highness here, and my council, my senior headmen, and indeed members of my council. We were expecting, though the notice came a little bit late, but nevertheless, I think that the minister has honored his word. So we thank you, Minister, for that. Yes, indeed, Minister, I must state that I think it's the first time in a very, very long time that we have seen government become very prudent as government has behaved this time around towards the agriculture industry, in that we were able to receive our agriculture inputs early and early enough. And we can only say congratulations to your government.
Thank you.
This, Honorable Minister, like I said, it has never happened in a very, very long time. One wishes that government can continue from where we are going forward for better. Yes, PF government promised putting money in people's pockets. And in the rural area like Rufunsa, we can only put money in our pockets through agriculture. And indeed, we are hoping that this time around we may attempt to put a bit of some money in our pockets. But I'm also happy, Honorable Minister, that you have come with your PACO. And in your speech, you did say that probably we may not experience some armyworms. But I want to state to you, PACO, that we have noticed some spots of some worms again. This time around, they're not attacking the maize on top of the maize, but I think they're attacking the maize on the roots. And this, I have noticed them in my field and in my neighboring fields. These things are there, PACO and Honorable Minister. You have also talked about aqua park and fish program. Yes, Honorable Minister, we were almost getting very, very disappointed with your government that you started this project with a big bang. But all of a sudden, we began to see the project winding up. And we were saying to ourselves, wow, what a joke from our government. But I'm happy that you want to get to the root of this problem. Why did the government spend so much money, the money that should have been used to buy other things, drugs, schools, that has just gone into the drain? Honorable Minister, we are also eager to see that this project that the government started can continue. By now, we should have seen, DC should have confirmed to me that we are actually eating fresh fish. She has not mentioned anything of that nature to me. By now, we should have been talking of, in the next 2 or 3 months, we also get to export gold to Saudi Arabia. I don't know if there is any farmer who has got this. Do we have anyone?
Who's ready to export?
Of course, yes. The project was that we will grow these goats in readiness for export. But I'm glad that the minister is working vigorously, trying to revisit where did we go wrong, and if we went wrong, how can we get back to the track so that we, our people get the benefit that the government promised them. And we can only say, Minister, please, we'll rally behind you, work very hard so that we can see the results in the next nearest future. Minister, you also talked about the mining activity in Rufunsa. Yes, Rufunsa, we are now on the Zambian map, probably becoming the third, if not the fourth, copper belt one day, who knows. But this is just the name that we hear that Rufunsa has gold, probably gold, copper. We have no results to say how much quantities of gold do we have, how much copper do we have, how much any other mineral that Rufunsa has do we have. All we know is that Rufunsa has some spots of some minerals that are not quantified yet. We would want to see a situation where government can come to the ground